switch off. Hello, is anybody there? I want to say I'm going live, and hopefully I'll see somebody pop up just very, very shortly. So a big hello to any of you. If you're there, say a big hello back. Just so I know, it takes a while for us to actually see if there's anybody watching, and also to get the comments too. So I'm going to say hello. Oh, we've got Annette on. Hello, Annette. How are you today? Are you surviving without doing the program? And Piper's on as well. Hi, Piper. How are you, sweetheart? Feels like ages since I've actually spoken to you. And Cal, a big hello, Cal. Good to see you. And Sammy's on as well. So tell us what's been happening. Has it been a good couple of days? You know, it's been my birthday on Sunday, I have to say, and I'm still getting presents now. I'm just, I think I've got a lovely big chocolate dish, a big happy birthday chocolate, a big like coin actually from the grandchildren arrived today, a couple of days later than expected, but at least I got it, so I've got something to look forward to later on. Hello, Nicole, how are you? Laura Thomas is in the house, and Yvonne Kerry, it's good to see you all here. Belinda, hello Belinda, and Jay is here as well. So tell me, how have you all been? Yeah, and Val, hello. How's it going? Are you okay? Are you okay down there? Haven't seen you since I saw the back of you the other day when I was in the kitchen. Rosie's here as well. Rosie, is it Franco? Rosie Franco, big hello to you. Charles is on as well. Laura Thomas. I got hubby home after his fight. Oh, wow. COVID, what a nightmare it's been. Laura, I'm so sorry to hear that. So I'm glad he's home though. And I'm glad that he's doing much, much better. So please let us know how he's getting on in the next few days. Marianne Webster is there as well. Marianne, I sent that thing about the hair to you. It was meant to be my mum. You were right next to each other on the Facebook Messenger app. And so then I thought, well, maybe Marianne would probably be interested in that as well. Along the line, I think Stephanie Swan sent it to me earlier on. Really saying about how hair is actually directly connected to the central nervous system. So I'd be interested in your thoughts, because for years my mum's a hairdresser, and for years I was brought up, you know, being in amongst, you know, the hair salon, the clients, that sort of thing. And I always maintained that people's changed after they got their hair cut, and their personality changes. Right, so hair is really important, and I also feel that having long hair actually helps me feel, and that article really explains that, doesn't it, Marianne? So we've got Stephanie, a big hello, Stephanie. How are you? It's good to see you on here. We've got Joe as well, Joe Daisy Moon O'Connor. Hi, Joe. Good to see you on you. And the fabulous John Spratt is here as well. Hi, John. How is it? We're just having a conversation about hair, actually, John, and then you popped up. So what can I say? I think you've got to understand that the longer the hair, the more you're able to feel. And it can be quite difficult kind of to take that on board, can't it? So yes, it does, Lara, definitely. So I'm glad you understand what I'm talking about. So I'm just waiting for a while for everybody to get in the room. Michelle, how are you, sweetheart? You've had a tough couple of days as well. It's nice to catch you live, Lara, because she misses quite a lot, yeah, and you're just having to stay put, aren't you, at the moment, Michelle, all things considered. So please tell us how you are. Now, I'm still looking for a good series to watch, guys, right? We finished The Manifest now. Got a couple of the episodes of The Blacklist still to watch. I think the next one's coming out on Thursday, and then on to the next series. But I really would appreciate your feedback and what kind of series would be good to get into. Maybe something that I haven't thought of. Hello, Marta. Good to have you on here as well. And Charlotte Tidswell is on. Hello, Charlotte. Oh, don't want to see my hair. John, is Friday night in jeopardy, John? Right, with the hair being the way it is. No, seriously, it helps you feel more. Irene, a big hello to you as well. And Trinity, one of my all-time favourite names. A big hello as well. You're stateside, are you, Lara? Yep, you're stateside. Stateside where? Is that an actual place? I'm probably feeling a bit stupid right now. Afterlife. Is that actually quite a good one, Anne-Marie? Right, so that's it. Of course, it sounds like an obvious one that I'd watch. right? Doesn't it? But oddly enough, whereabouts do you watch it? Is it Netflix or Amazon? Maybe give me the heads up, about that. So I thought I'd come on here and do a live for a few minutes, and then I'm going to be going over with Claire Petulengro to Derek Okora's page as well. So, and I thought I haven't been on for a couple of days. I've been I drank on my birthday, didn't I, basically? And I started on the Saturday. I had cider then, and then on the Sunday, by the time I had 3 glasses of champagne, kind of wiped me out. And then, not content, I went on to the Cointreau. And I don't usually drink, and I just say that, so it kind of hit me hard. Alison McAllister, a big hello as well to you. Okay, so if you've just joined us, it's great to see so many of you here. Please, you're in the States. I meant Pennsylvania. Wow. Okay, not stateside. It was a mistype. Okay, Trinity. No bother at all. So a big hello to you over there. What's the weather like here? I'm getting hailstones and then sun and then hailstones and then sun. Is anybody else getting that around the country? Is it just here? So Jay saying a true Celtic celebration then, Lara. You could say that. And if it wasn't there before, Jay, it certainly came out over the last couple of days. And yesterday I thought, oh my God, I don't have a hangover, but I feel like I've got a hangover type thing. Hi, Lara. Claire's live right now at the same time. That doesn't surprise me. We have a habit of doing stuff like that, don't we? So just do your best, guys. Just do your best. And if you just join me, like and follow my page so I can see your comments as well. We're actually streaming live to not just both my Facebook pages, but also the Supernatural Magazine page and YouTube as well. Marta, you've just finished watching The Man. Did you binge watch it? Look, I've got to put it up. Thank you for the recommend. I'm not sure whether you have seen one of the posts, but I've recently watched Unorthodox and I enjoyed it a lot. Right, okay. That's a great idea. Unorthodox. Okay, so we've got Afterlife and Unorthodox. I'll give that a shot. But my God, you certainly did a manifest binge, didn't you, over the last few days? Because I think we only chatted about that at the end of the week. So please share as much as you can, guys. Share, have watch parties, share to groups, share on pages that you've got permission to, obviously. I have my cards. I'm going to do a few readings while I'm here and also have a chat too. What's that one that you've sent? Amazon video. Which one's that? The wench. Did you make a suggestion further back? All right, because I kind of missed it. Okie dokie. So who are we going to? Who's been sharing? All right, if you share, the more you share, the more your name comes up to the top, so it's much easier to see. And then I'll go to who I'm drawn to with that as well, right? And sometimes because it became quite hard. Hi, Alan Dallas. It's great to see you on here. Namaste to you and to everybody, of course. Right, Jay, your name just popped up to the top there, so I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you, Jay. We've got the rat, we've got opportunity. Always sounds like a horrible card, that, doesn't it? But also, we're coming up to the age of Aquarius towards the end of the year, Jay. All right, this is Jay Todd that I'm talking to right now. And so you'll find it, particularly in the air signs, so the next one being Gemini, the next birth sign along, up until Libra, September, October, right, which is just kind of at the doorway to when the age of Aquarius actually, enters our life officially. I think we've been popping in and out unofficially, I think, for the last few years. But here, there are lots of opportunities here, Jay. It's some of which you've actually been creating yourself. Can I just say that? You have been creating yourself. I'm going to give full credit there. And energetically doing a lot to align yourself with these as well. So even though your logic might not know what's at the other side of what it is that you're worried about, it seems that part of you has already got this. And this is to do with career, it's to do with making money, and also a business and a business idea that's going to prove quite fruitful. So listen hard over the next few weeks to the suggestions that are made to you, Jay. Okie dokie. So I hope you got that. I think we've got Cheryl Chappell in the house. A big hello. And Jason's here as well. That's great, guys. Please like and follow my page if you haven't done already, and then please share. Now, I don't know if do you see the flowers on top of my piano over there with my lovely little red lights there? They're flowers that the fabulous Claire Petulengro sent me for my birthday. And it was really funny how they arrived, because it looked like it was kind of like a food delivery at the time, and this guy got out and said he had a delivery and it was flowers, so nobody was more shocked than Ben. than Ben at because he received them, he thought, I never ordered flowers. Who's upstaged me was his first thought, I think. Freddie Meyer, hi Lara, been so long since we last spoke, about 30 years. No way, Freddie. Love the house. Have you shown everyone the garden? You know, Freddie, I've shown some of the garden actually on Friday, I've got to say. So, and I was going to go out today and do this, but then it started hailing, hailstones and then sun, hail. I thought this isn't going to go very well. But maybe, hopefully, if it settles down, I can maybe go back out there. It is supposed to be raining all week, apparently, according to the weather forecast. Okay, the picture of the race horse, which colour was he? He was grey. Is that the one, Sarah, that I put up? He was a grey. Now, the thing about grey horses I discovered is that they will go through a narrow gap. They're very bold, right? And if there's a narrow gap, the grey is all, between two horses or two items, the grey is the one that will go. So they have a bravery, I think, that is difficult to describe, that you don't know is there until the last minute. But this horse had half an ear, scars all over him, right? His back was like the Malvern Hills, as I would say. And he got told in the race form book that he would never get in a race course again, never mind, win. So the first one we actually took on, I think he came fourth, and then that one he actually won. But I maintain it's because he took his girlfriend to the race course, which probably helped. But thanks for remembering that, Sarah, definitely. But he was a grey, definitely he was a grey. Right, let's see how we're going here. Pat Taylor is here. Charlotte Tideswell. Is it Tideswell or Tidswell? Have I pronounced it properly? Your name's just popped up to the top, so I'm going to shuffle my cards and pick a couple of cards here for you. Hang on a wee minute. Right, let's see where we're going with this, Charlotte. All right, so it's about balance, it's about education, it's about self-discovery here, Charlotte, and about some questions you've been asking yourself lately and maybe really not quite getting to the answers. And that's okay. Sometimes our minds don't let us see the answers for some reason, because we're not meant to always logically know. It's a lot of life is intuitively fed. It's just that everything else on the surface of that is a bit of a lie. And we've got the Saturn effect, which is there until about the end of May. So you may feel and find that it's like one step forward and 52 back, all right? However, by the time you get to Libra, September, October, there is some balance and harmony, and the universe is yielding an opportunity that you've been waiting for a while, all right? I feel that I want to really go to the female area when it comes to do with the health side of things. And I feel like I want some alignment to happen with your mind, spirit and body where that area is concerned, okay? There's also a woman over the other side. I get a mum feeling about this woman. She's there, one of three women, I've got to say. She's there. And I feel that my throat suddenly feels like it's inflamed, like perhaps I couldn't swallow or maybe consume food and stuff prior to actually passing. I do feel that I notice this and I miss this, because she is somebody that loves food. I have to send lots of love your way, Charlotte, and blow you a kiss. So thank you so much for coming on here and for your sharing. Yes, he is a beautiful horse. He was actually one of the nicest natured horses, but very timid and highly sensitive, as a lot of race horses are. He was very quiet. He would stand in the back of the stable with his head down, like in the corner all the time, like he just wanted to just jump to the other side of the wall all the time. He would hide from people and hide from everything. And really what happened in the end was I worked out that it was his back that was the problem. He was dumping jockeys. He was he couldn't run in a certain direction of a course because his back wouldn't allow him to do that. So he got this bad reputation. So I think really the whole message was that no matter what people say, there's always a way round about stuff, and there's always, as bad as it gets, the other side of that, there's going to be something good that happens as well. Everything can be a miracle if we choose to see it that way. All right, so let's see. Stephanie's here as well. Puja's on. I've just been out to do my home shopping. What an was it quite an experience? I shouldn't laugh, should I, Puja? I really shouldn't laugh at all. But take it from one who's been sitting outside the post office for 3 days last week, because it said in the sign 9 till 2 p.m., 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And really what happened, because I was sitting in the car, I didn't get out, and I didn't see that in the small print from the 27th of April. So it just goes to show you about choosing to see things, right? And sometimes just assuming it's one way when there's so much more to it. But I'm sorry it was a terrible experience, Piyush, and I'm laughing because we even have to brace ourselves. We take turns at going out to the shops here, so we tend to leave quite a few days. Then one of us will go out and then come back and that sort of thing. So there we go. So let's see who has joined us. Monica. Monica's there. Monica, thank you for sharing, sweetheart. I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you, Monica. She's watching from YouTube. All right, just to let you know. So here we go, Monica. Now, again, we've got this Saturn card, despite the fact that I've been shuffling here, by the way. It's, there's 78 cards here. And it's like educating yourself. It's courses, self-study, looking, at the philosophical view of life, seeing the connections, seeing that there's been signposts all along the way. And that sometimes, again, we choose not to see it, or it's just the way that we're looking at life. But an application made in order to better yourself, self-learning, and also in a career move. It's a very bold career move here because it looks like you're going for something that you probably should have done a while back but didn't actually get round to doing it, okay? And it looks like that time is coming round, and it's a conversation that you'll have that looks like you will suddenly get the memo and you will action it and then wonder why you hadn't done it before. Love knows no bounds, right, as well, Monica, and to let you know that problems and emotional rippling in a relationship are to do with the love side of things is just a ripple, and calmer waters will be reaching you just very shortly. Okay, so thank you so much for coming on, right? Let's see, Piper sharing lots. I can just see your name come up there. It went up and then bopped down and then come back up again. All right, and Deborah White, a big hello to you as well. All right, so let's pick a couple of cards for Piper. How has life been, sweetheart? Has it been okay? Right, here we go. So we're just past Easter time, and I've got to say between now and summertime is quite a massive growth spurt, spurt physically, emotionally, mentally, that sort of thing, but shifting lots, Piper, shifting lots. And it says that love is going to be on the agenda, all right? We've got Venus also here, and if you've noticed even in the sky, lately, Venus is like so bright and twinkling right now. And we've seen a lot of shooting stars the last few nights. Let me tell you, been loads of activity up there. But as above, so below. Venus is there. It's really magnifying all those feelings and emotions and trying, our love and heart, our soul energy is trying to reach out and connect, right, more, probably particularly because of the lockdown thing as well. I've got to say that there's somebody really nice coming along that's going to be an absolute sweetie pie and will declare their undying love for you, all right? And to make sure that you go on the love vibration as opposed to what your mind is logically telling you, Piper. Okie dokie. Right, so thank you so much for sharing, and give love to Mum. I haven't seen Mum's name go past a little bit. Michelle Jones, Julie Dawes has just popped on. Hello, Julie. Good to see you on here. Belinda, do you love horses? The racehorse, I love the thoroughbreds. I think there's something really quite magnificent about. Hang on. I'm just having a look down here, guys, just because it popped up really quickly there. I had to try and get Michelle. Michelle, just in case you didn't think it was you, there you go. I'll put your name up there. Going to pick a couple of cards here for you. All right. So again, we've got the Libra card. We've got balance. There's also, that's to do with the surgeon's knife, and medical side of things, and also to do with legal matters too, right? So I think where these cards are taught. I'm showing you them just so that you can see that, I didn't consciously pick them out. They're all face down, and those cards relate entirely to probably a situation that you've found yourself in. There's a woman over the other side as well. I feel that she's watching over. Don't you remember your grandmother? She is lovely, but she's a territorial woman. This woman loves to be at the forefront of everything, and she considers herself a protector in the family, right? Nothing would get past her in the watch when she was here, and that's certainly going to be the case over the other side. There's a gentleman, a younger male energy over there with her too, that I feel that whose passing was very tragic in the end. Bit of a question mark with that. And I feel like I want to make a joke of Christmas jumpers, right? And even though that could be quite funny or deemed funny with anybody or anything, right? This is a specific, I see a Christmas pudding on the front. So I'm wondering whether Granny used to make her own Christmas puddings, right? And put the sixpences in, and that was maybe the joke. But I feel like I want to make everybody those joke jumpers. So this woman loves Christmas, let me tell you, but I also feel it's a very important time where she's concerned too. Okie dokie, Michelle, I hope you got that. Thank you so much for coming on. Right, let's have a look, see who else has joined us down here. Jamie, hello, Jamie. Good to have you on here. Thanks for sharing. I'm going to pick a couple of cards here for you. All right, let me get there's Jamie's name there. All right, so Jamie, here we go. Now we've got the Lovers card. All right, now like and follow my page, guys, so I can see your comments. Norma, hello, Norma. I just saw your name pop up there as well. So please like and follow my page, and please share as much as you can. Mr. Facebook loves the interaction, and it means that when you share, your name pops up and your comments look more in the stand out more. And then whoever I'm drawn towards, I'll go and I'll be gifting a free reading doing this. Okay, so there we go. All right, so Jamie, like I was saying, relationships, Lovers card. I feel that you're coming to a really good spell romantically here, girl. And could there be news of a pregnancy as well? Because I hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet for some reason when I've got these cards in hand. I also feel over the other side there's been a loss of a child over there as well before being born. And I feel that, this one was it was a wee boy in and straight back out again. And they are feeling really rejuvenated. And I quite often speak to children that go over there and then come back. All right, can I just say, not all do, but some do. And this one in particular is Jamie. So I hope you got that. Every time I listen to you, I have to drink a lot of water. Every time it's not that weird. I quite often tell my clients before they come for a consultation, or if we do a spirit consultation, I don't like them to eat 4 hours before they come, and I like them to make sure that they drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. So those of you that do want a more in-depth consultation, because a lot of you have commented, I didn't know that you actually did private consultations. I do them virtually, and of course, just coming here is just a little bit of a reading. So imagine what would come out if it was a full-blown one-on-one consultation that's just totally devoted to you, I suppose. But yes, I do, just to answer that. All right, let's see where we are going. This mouse is not working like it's supposed to today, so it isn't. Okay. Right, so Wedge, thank you so much for sharing. Tracy McWhirter's on as well. Tracy, hello, sweetheart. Are you feeling a bit better? I hope that you are. So, Wedge, we've got the Wheel of Fortune there. All right. So it's about inspiration, creativity, jumping on that creativity, as well. And try and move towards it in your flow, right? As opposed to doing, right, I've got to do this, I've got a list, I've got to do that and that, because it's like the inside of your system is body swerving that big time. I feel energetically, quite heavy, and I feel that your vibration's trying to free itself in order to make those shifts, all right? And with those shifts will come a lot of inspiration. I feel like I want to do the meditation, that I want to connect with the divine, up there. And I feel like I want to download light codes, right? There's a different thing to talk about. Light codes. It might be an idea to do that, further going forward. But Wendy, the business, the financial side as well, I've got to remind you that you're capable of doing way more than what you've already settled for. And you've been asking for signposts and been asking as in to which direction. So now I have to sort of go over that direction there. So I hope you got that, Wench. Thank you so, so much. Alan Dallas, I'm going to pick a couple of cards here for you, sweetheart. Just saw your name come up there. Keep the comments coming, guys. Let me know. So far we've got Afterlife. And God, what's it? Marta, I'm going to have to go back now and have a look at what you recommended as well. But thank you for saying about the manifest. It's refreshing to watch something, isn't it? And not actually think, that's a famous actor and they were in that film before and they were doing that. So they're relatively not that well known, but the storyline is really, really good. Alan, there we are. Now, I'm not sure if you've had problems with the legs and the back area here, but I feel like I need you to be more mobile, all right? And, you've been kind of putting yourself on the back burner, like waiting for something, do we know what we're waiting for? All right. And sometimes we don't. I call that the holding space. All right. But I also feel that you've had your challenges here and it's been difficult in order for you to navigate your way through the challenges, but you're nearly out of the woods, I've got to say. And despite whatever, I've picked another card here, Alan, despite what everybody has perhaps said to you, or perhaps the message that you're picking up collectively round about you, I'm feeling that you're able to redistribute the balance within yourself and make those steps forward that you've been meaning to make for a little while. All right, love knows no bounds at the moment, Alan, and I've got to say it's capable of, making anybody climb mountains. But I feel that your confidence, your aspiration, and you can be really quite, persistent with things when you really, really want to, and it's allowing those ideas to be given birth to and to manifest in everyday life. And most of us, it's just a case of moving the blocks out the way. We're great at blaming the external, but in actual fact, once we make the shifts, then things shift round about that you see. All right, guys. So I'm going to say a quick hello and goodbye because I'm going to go over to Derek Akora's page. All right. And I would love for some of you to come over there with me. I will be keeping a lookout for you. Sarah Hindmarsh, a big hello to you on here as well. Angela Hewitt, Ruth Townsend's there as well. Guys, please, I'm going to just come off for a couple of minutes, reconnect with Claire, and then we're going to go over to Derek's page, right? And we'll do a stint there. We're going the scenic journey today. And I even might come back to my own page after that as well. But listen, if you want to go on a journey, come across to the other side with myself. I'm going to see you very, very shortly. Bye-bye for now. Bye.